Hello. In the HMS software, we can also record the purchasing stuff and the inventory items in the stock management, so that you can keep track of all your items in your pharmacy or in your medical store, as well as all the equipments or items which you are having in your stock in the hospital. To open the inventories item, just go to inventory module and click on the inventory, so that this inventory form gets open over here. Now from here, uh, you can just find it out for a particular item. Suppose I'll to find it out, I'll select a particular item over here. Now from here, I'll take a look on different items. So I'll choose this particular item. This is which is basically a medicine called crocin, and I'll choose this one, so that this all the details for this medicine gets populated over here with their batch details also. So we have already given a particular batch for this medicine. We can also specify the maximum and minimum range, so that we can specify the maximum inventory level and the minimum inventory level for this medicine, so that you can keep track of the medicines. Like if the medicine stock goes below a particular minimum level, so system will populate automatically few alerts for you, so that you will come to know about you are in short of those medicines. So if you go another section called supplier, here you can specify the different vendors and supplier details for this medicine. Suppose I will select this one. So here you can have a look on those supplier details with their contact person and all those details. So here you can see that particular vendor or supplier's details over here gets populated. So this was the supplier section. Now if you go into the warehouse section, you can specify into which particular store or in which particular specific location you are basically storing those items. So here we have basically configured two medical stores over here, like this one. So I'll choose this one, so that all details of this store gets populated here. So here you can take a look on those details of that particular store. So here from here you can maintain or manage those store details. Now if you move into another section called purchase, now suppose if you want to procure or buy another stock of crocin item, so you just need to select a particular supplier from here, so it gets reflected over here. Now from here you just need to add one more row, so that you need to select the particular item called crocin, and from here you'll be able to see that this system automatically generates the good receipt number or the document number for this transactions, and automatically it will generate the reference number also. So from here you can specify the item. I'll choose a particular item called crocin, for which we are going to buy that quantity of those, another quantity of crocin. So from here you just need to specify the quantity. I'll specify the quantity. Now here you can see that unit cost of crocin was around 485, and accordingly the total gets calculated over here automatically, now depending on the quantity which we have given here. Similarly you can specify the tax rates for those for buying or purchasing those items. I'll specify this tax rate, and a system will calculate the items cost according to the tax calculation and the quantity depending on the unit cost. So here we have given the batch details also, so it is getting populated over here. Now from here in the warehouse column you can specify into which particular warehouse or store you are going to store that item. So suppose I select this one, so here it will go into this particular warehouse. Now if I click on the batch, from here you can specify which particular batch is this, so you can specify that batch details also. Suppose I give this batch details as 657 B657, so for which you can specify as manufacturing date was around suppose 28th of December and the expiry date is around 31st of December. So you can specify those details, so that it will be captured in those batch details, and system will automatically populate the alerts when it will get expired. So this is the batch detail which we have just configured now, and you just need to add it into the system, so that it will be added into the hospital's records. Now similar to this, there are some other few features like stock transfer is also there. Suppose if you want to transfer the items from one particular store to another store, so that you can use this stock transfer functionality to transfer the drugs or medicine from one store to another. So these are similarly you can configure the tax rates also from this functionality. So this was the inventory functionality of HMS software.